Suddenly, Flanders sat up and approached Marge. Then Marge realized they were just taking a nap. It turned out Homer had taken Marge to a police auction. When the sheriff was about to auction off a luxury sports car, Homer bought it without hesitation. Then he couldn't wait to take Marge for a wild ride. Homer's dangerous driving scared Marge.
I'm not getting back in this car until you drive like a sane person.
Okay, bye, love you.
Marge angrily returned home alone. On the way, she unexpectedly ran into a friend who mentioned taking on a part-time job selling houses. Marge thought it sounded like a decent gig, so she took the real estate agent exam. Soon after, Marge received her acceptance letter. Then she officially started working. Marge quickly realized ideals are beautiful, but reality is harsh. While showing a client around a house, her excessive honesty pointed out the kitchen was too small and suggested they stick with their old home. Unsurprisingly, her first deal fell through. Later, while showing a second property, she urged the client to think carefully about whether they truly liked it.
I guess we were just captivated by this delightful plaque.
Through Marge's relentless efforts, she successfully persuaded many people to retreat. Her manager advised Marge to tone down her honesty, but Marge believed sincerity was her secret weapon. Seeing Marge didn't understand, he taught her some sales techniques. He instructed her to describe small homes as cozy and dilapidated houses as rustic. When Marge finally found a decent property, the manager advised against selling it. It was a haunted house. He then warned Marge she must close a deal this week or face termination. Returning home, Marge felt overwhelmed. Her family's attempts to comfort her only made things worse.
Kids, your mother's under a lot of pressure. Why don't we let her clear the table in peace?
Marge then took the Flanders couple to view a house but still couldn't bring herself to lie. Just as she felt defeated, the Flanders unexpectedly prepared to pay, but the next second, the house collapsed.
Well, there it is. Please don't tell anyone how I live.
Marge then showed them a tiny house. The Flanders again eagerly wanted to buy it, but Marge stopped them. As they were about to leave, the Flanders spotted the haunted house in the distance. Marge realized it was the site of a murder, but under work pressure, she still showed them around. Flanders decided on the spot it was the one. Marge was torn. On one side was the manager's threat of firing. On the other, lambs led to slaughter. In the end, Marge chose to conceal the truth. Thus, Marge successfully sold the house.
That's good enough for me. Purple drapes. All my life I've wanted purple drapes.
The next day, Flanders packed his belongings to move in, bidding farewell to Homer and Marge. Later, Marge stared at the deposit money, a persistent unease gnawing at her. She resolved to check on the Flanders family. Entering the room, she found them all lying motionless on the floor. Just as Marge froze in terror, Flanders sat up and approached her. It turned out the Flanders family was repainting their new home and were just resting on the floor from exhaustion. Marge still decided to tell them the truth. Upon learning the truth, Flanders wasn't angry at all. He was actually thrilled. Flanders believed they had witnessed history.
Look, Daddy, I'm the jealous jockey. I'm a torso.
Marge then tried to return the deposit to Flanders, but he refused. As they walked Marge out the door, the haunted house was destroyed. Flanders then demanded the deposit back from Marge. When the manager found out about this, Marge was fired without question. Just as she was feeling heartbroken, Homer took her to the Springfield unemployment office.
$300 for doing nothing? I feel like such a crook.
Don't worry. Gets easier every week.